Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they're being distant with you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. These are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. We will get that at the end. Now, this is general and it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel as it helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. The person on Sagittarius's mind, show me why they are being distant with Sagittarius. Why are they being distant with Sagittarius? Whoa, okay. They just came out like that. Why does everybody feel like they're going to get hurt? Everybody feels like they're going to get hurt by the other person. Wow. Being distant with you because... it doesn't make any sense, but I'm just going to say it, okay? Like, you make them happy, but they're carrying around a lot of weight. They're like, I have a great time with you, but they're carrying around this heavy burden that you could be playing games, or they don't have time and they're conflicted and they don't want to hurt you, but they feel like this is going to be completely over because they cannot manage both. So they're really exhausted, especially since the fact that they have fun with you, but work is taking a toll on them. They're also going through this negative state of mind, which can be from people around them that have just, caused a lot of conflict with them. But let's go ahead and clarify that sun, because it doesn't make sense that you make them happy, but they can't manage both. Okay. We do have the King of Swords that comes out, as well as the 9 of Pentacles. So even though you make them happy, emotionally, they don't have a lot to offer to you, Sagittarius. And they're really busy with work. They're like, I'm better off just being single. I just have a lot going on. I can't handle having a relationship. I can't handle this, that, and the other. I feel like their boss has also gotten on to them at work because they're slacking in some area of work, and they're like, what's going on? You never do this. And that's made them reflect on, oh, maybe I can't have both. But that's going to be on them if they can't find a balance. I mean, they just have to talk to you. But the fact of the matter is that even though you make them happy, they're being cold with you. They're not opening up emotionally with you. And then they're just thinking I just got to focus on my money. I just got to focus on my own security. And I'm good all on my own. It doesn't make any sense if you make them happy. So let's go ahead and clarify that 10 of Wands. Yeah, they're carrying around a lot of a huge burden of wanting to be with you, but also feeling that work comes into play. A lot of people have opinions about you two being together. They are definitely at a crossroads. There's also the fact that when it comes to fighting for what they want, they feel like they just don't have it right now, that they're just exhausted and that the weight is getting heavier. It's making them feel like, I don't even want to look at this right now. They're getting defensive with you. They're pulling back their energy, of course, as you know, but the reason is because they're carrying around a lot of responsibility on their own. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to tell you. They're between a rock and a hard place. They're sitting on this rock in the middle of the water, and they're blindfolded and they don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm going to fix this. How do I make both work? And they just end up getting defensive, and especially with other people's opinions coming in. Look at all these wands around them. They're just like, stop, stop, stop. I feel like there's also some personal things happening for this person that they don't want to talk about, which comes out as other people telling them what they should do, and they might listen to them to an extent, but it's very frustrating as well. Let's go ahead and clarify the 5 of Swords. Oh, another thing, Sagittarius, for some of you, this person might want children, and that is a heavy weight that they're carrying around of not telling you, because you have made it clear you don't want any more kids. Maybe some of you can't have kids. I get that even some of you are at, can't get my words out, are at the age of being a grandparent, and this person wants to have kids. Like y'all are both at that age, but they're like, we should adopt or something. Enjoy the break. Let's go ahead and clarify that Five of Swords. Now we have the Four of Swords coming out in a 50-50 energy. All of this conflict around them with other people in this situation is really weighing heavy on their health, weighing heavy on their responsibilities. They want to be open with communication with you, but their pride and ego can get in the way of like, I don't know how to talk about this with them. Knight of Pentacles, they are procrastinating to tell you that, you know what, this just isn't going to work, because they feel like it's going to end. They don't want to hurt you, but they're exhausted with everything they got going on. I know, I hear you. Some of you are like, I'm going to make it easy for them. You got to do what you got to do it. Because, you can't wait for somebody who is not going to move forward with you, and somebody that could be wasting your time. Absolutely. And, if they feel that you're a lot, it's not just you. It's like they're not open emotionally. This person is just not. They put a lot of thought into things, and they're like, you make me so happy, but they don't open up to their emotions. If they did at first, it was very short-lived. That is hard for them to open up emotionally to people. They just get very defensive. Passion, they have a lot of passion to give, and I feel like that's intimately, but that's the only way that you're going to see they don't have that loving side, like, I just really love these things about you. That's not them. They're forward, they're direct about things, or they're not. And that's pretty much it. I feel like you carry more of the conversation than they do. All right, let's go ahead and look at some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Sagittarius? Oh, wow. And that's a hard thing for this person to say. Wow. What's at the bottom of the deck? There's a lot. Okay, so I want to feel that way again. You make this person happy, but it is very hard for them to maintain that happiness with everything they got going on, plus feeling like the weight of the world is weighing on them, and it just gets heavier and heavier. And how can I make, both things work? So they're pulling back, they're pulling away, they're, lacking communication with you. I couldn't let you get close to me, and that is because this person has been hurt before, and the fact that they feel they have so much going on in their life that if you got close to them and you two really formed a very strong connection with each other or relationship with each other, they're not the kind of person to open up emotionally. They just don't tap into that side of things. Fun, happy, very quick-witted. This person's very intelligent. However, emotionally open, that's not them. So I love you. That is something that is so hard for this person to open up and say. And their pride and ego definitely gets in the way of them saying things like, I love you. And that is because it's a feeling, it's an emotional feeling. And that's where it weighs heavy on them. Not only that, but they've indirectly communicated this to you. So Sagittarius, they've told you something like, I would love to go hang out with you. I love the way you look today. I love that you had a good day. And that's their indirect way of like, I love you. And they just need to be forward and straight and just, tell you this is how I feel about you, but they don't. So it left you before you could leave me. And some of you do not know this yet because of this person has been like, I've just been busy. I got a lot going on. And they're playing games with lacking that communication because they're falling in love with you and they feel like it's getting serious and they don't know what to do. But here's what they will regret. I wish I had treated you better. They will start reflecting on this if they haven't already, that they should have treated you better, that they should have been open to their feelings, that they should have said what they wanted, but this could all come crashing down around them as far as them keeping you and being happy with you because you really do make them happy. They just are not open and available emotionally, but they want to feel that happiness, that warmth, that growth, that excitement that you gave them all over again. However, if they do, it makes them fall in love with you even more. And then they just are just so conflicted of things, like, I don't know what to do. This is going to be over. This is over. They're never going to forgive me because I betrayed them, because I left the way I left, because I did what I did, because I wasn't honest, and they're going to think I play games. And they're not wrong, but being honest with you and telling you, I messed up and I did this, whether you take them back or not, at least they could have the opportunity to right their wrongs. And will they? That's entirely in their hands. Remember, energy is fluid, time is fluid, so energy also is also always shifting. So, this could be right now. Tomorrow they could change their mind once they reflect on something like, I want to do this. But in the current moment, this is what we have. And Sagittarius, if this resonates for you, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.